Hi, Divya. Last time you and we spoke about mindfulness and the power that mindfulness have upon us to achieve good results in life. So thinking about that, that also impacts our happiness. What are your thoughts about that?
Mm. Happiness, folks. Who doesn't want it?
Yes.
I know I want it for sure, folks. I don't know about you, and I'm sure Barrett, you want it. And
Oh, yes.
I'm positive that each and every one of you wants happiness. So you may be wondering, why are we talking about happiness, folks? And the reason I'm talking about happiness is that I want you to be successful. We want you to be successful. There are studies that have shown that people who are happy have a greater chance of being successful than thinking that, success will come and then happiness will come later. So the key is, folks, to know that if you're happy, success is going to come. And let's just kind of going to share a story of one of my clients. We'll go back to John, one of my clients. John, very wonderful person. And or maybe let's take a story of Lacey. We have talked about John. Let's talk about Lacey. So, and of course, folks, we have changed names. So Lacey, a very, very energetic and enthusiastic extrovert, really fantastic person. And she was a salesperson. So she would always be that. So initially when she came to me, after we had our right fit conversation, discovery session, where we talked about some success strategies and we decided to work together, she came and said that, Divya, I want to be happy. And I was just taken aback because she seemed so happy. And as we sat down and she said that, I'm enthusiastic, I'm energetic, and yet I'm not closing any sales.
Oh.
So I'm not getting as much commission. And of course, there is pressure from my boss because it's important to close a certain number of sales in different industries. And as we sat down and we looked at the situation, so the thing was that they had moved her onto a project that she did not like selling.
Oh, that makes a
This
difference.
product and service was not close to her heart. And as we dug deeper, we found out that she was not happy about it. And then we dug further deep and we found out that in the previous service that she was selling, she totally believed in that. She had a really good relationship with the department heads and she knew about that product like the back of her hand. She believed in it. And what she shared was that it was not a sales process. It was just, she was just talking about it and it was so effortless. So folks, we sat down and then it's again about that having that happiness. So that research came across my computer in my feed and I was like, wow, there's this relationship between happiness and Lacey's performance. So we sat down and, we co-created a plan because always know that in our arena, the client is the driver at all times. At all times, folks. So of course, we sat down and we co-created a plan. And the plan was for her to go and sit with her boss. And Lacey sat down and said that I understand that, I may have already worked out my potential in the previous service. However, can we sit and explore the different areas which I can have a choice from or I can have an option? And the boss said, sure, because, of course, they also want sales and all that. And what she did was she talked with a couple of other department heads. She was exploring different options in the services that company provided. And there was another service that she correlated with was, and we found out as we had dug deeper was that, wherever she could make a difference, that's what she made. That's what made her happy. So there was another service that was making a difference. And she built this relationship as she was transitioning over. And she decided to take that option. And she was very happy about it. And even though she was learning, folks, she did not know about this product a whole lot. But because she was happy, she was able to go ahead and connect with the product and service she was selling. And as she came, that year she got really great commission. So folks, this is the story behind that happiness comes first and success comes later. So now let's talk about the tip. I would say find your top 3 core values.
Oh, yes.
What are your 3 core values, folks? So for example, for me, making a difference is one of my top core values. Health is second. And so just when I say that, right, making a difference is something that brings happiness to me. And now when I take an action that's in alignment with my value, what is it going to do? It's going to bring happiness. And when I'm happy, results will follow.
And you improve, everything you do is much better when you are happy, because it's much easier. It's not a struggle.
Yep. So, to make it simple, folks, just find, maybe even if you can't,
Yes.
just to, close your eyes and just go in a place, where you're in a happy state. Take yourself away from the distractions and just find one core value. Take that one core value and align your actions with it, align your speech and behaviors with it, and you'll find that it's a hard road, but even it could be a simple thing. So let's say, for example, now I'm talking about health, right? Health is one of my values, and I love nature. So what if I could go and walk in the nature? It is good for my health, and yet it's bringing me happiness. So try with something small, and it's really important, one value and one small action in a week.
Amazing, Divya. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.